Hello, I'm here to talk about Freemasons. As you can tell by the hat that I'm wearing, I am a Freemason. And I'm honestly here to talk about people's speculation of Freemasonry. Excuse me for taking my hat off. I'm inside the house. Just doing a little introduction. I've been in Masonry for Freemasonry, shall I say, Masonry for short. I've been in Freemasonry for since 1994, basically, and I have heard all types of stories about Freemasons. I hear that people think it's a religion. It is not. We do not worship inside a Freemasons lodge. A lodge is where we meet at, have meetings about improving our community and ourselves, and little study classes about Freemasons. Okay, we do not sacrifice animals inside of a lodge. I also heard that as well. Uh, we don't. We do not give tithes. I believe I said it. I don't know if I said it or not. We don't give tithes, worship, sacrifice, none of that. Anything to do with religion, we don't do that inside of lodge. The only thing we talk about is improving the better good of our communities. People's family who are in need, children, giving scholarships, and so on. Just like any other well organizations like the Lions Clubs, the Elks, the Alphas, Omegas, Sigmas, Deltas, Sigma Gamma Rho, Zetas, and so on. Um, that's the only thing we do. Um, People come to me and say that, why do y'all worship in the lodge and y'all don't sacrifice the devil and practice satanic rituals and all that stuff? That's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Okay, I'm just here to tell you that right now. But what do you do? Well, fill out an application and find out what we would do. If you're a female, there's another group that's associated with Freemasons called the Order of the Eastern Stars. Okay, you can join them as well and learn about what they do. But until then, it's none of your business about what we do inside the lodge, except for what I told you already, anyways. And that's basically probably about it. Why you can't? Why it's so secret? Why y'all can't tell us? If it was secret, why would you know about it? Okay, how would you know about it? You wouldn't know about it. Okay. Uh, we can't tell you what we do off in there, just like the government can't tell you what they talk about as far as the Iraq War and the spendings and the taxes in the economy and whatnot. Uh, there's a process you have to go through. Uh, well, if it's about teaching and all that stuff, why you just can't tell us? When you go to college, do you have to pay for it? Do you have to fill out the application and submit your ACT, SAT scores and learn about that field of study that you're trying to better yourself in? Yes. That's just like Freemasonry, right? There's a process you got to go through. You have to learn you have to fill out an application where we have to investigate you, have good references, people who recommend you, and then you have to study. And once you get proficient in that school or Freemasonry, then you are accredited with a degree, like school, or becoming a full-fledged member of our organization. Okay, um, there's terms that we use for that, but I want to sit there and tell you what it, because you might say, "Oh my God, that means you, whatever." So on that note, I'm so tired of hearing some guy who's supposed to be Islam saying that Freemasonry and being a Christian contradicts itself. Freemasonry is not a religion. Leave that a religion thing on the side. Uh, I believe in one God and one God only, Jesus Christ, who died for my sins and yours too. All right. We have people who are in Freemasonry who are Islam. We have people who are in Freemasonry that are Buddhists, and so on. These are good people. Just because they practice their religion their way does not make them a bad person, right? Um, However, we got so many churches talking about how they practice wrong and practice wrong and practice wrong, and that's not how you serve God. Who's to say? can go back in time to, ask God Himself, which is the right way to practice religion, as long as they practicing improving the better good of humanity. That's it. Okay, that's why I do believe in having various religions. You have your own choice of religion, shall I say. You don't have to be a certain religion to be a Freemason, just as long as you believe in the Supreme Being. On that note, I'm going to end this one more thing and say that do not talk about somebody's house if you never walked inside of it. Right? Keep your own house clean. Take care.